Hi, my name is Kade Crockford. I work for the ACLU of Massachusetts. I'm the director of the Technology for Liberty project here in our Boston office. And John Robbins of CAIR invited me to speak to you today about some things, very simple things that you can do to protect your privacy when you're using the internet and cell phones. So just a few very basic things. One, always make sure that you use a password to protect your smartphone. It's very easy to do this on both Android and iPhones. There are very simple ways in the settings that you can turn on a password protection. And you want to make that password something that nobody could guess. So not your birthday, not 1234, nothing so simple, but that's something that it's something that you can remember, so you don't have to write it down. So that's the first thing. Always put a password on your phone. And you don't have to tell anybody that password. You know, if your son asks for it, don't give it to him. You should keep that private information. Number two is to always use a strong password for your computer and your internet accounts. And some things that you may be able to remember that are very strong passwords are phrases, words that maybe you think are funny together. If you make up a song and it's 6 or 7 words long, you can use that as a password instead of, say, a random sequence of numbers or letters. And the longer the password, the stronger it is. Again, you certainly don't want to make it something like your birth date or your child's name or something like that, because information that can be obtained about you from public sources is never a good choice for a secret password. And then the third thing that you can do to protect your information is use encrypted technologies to secure your communications. So encryption basically just scrambles the information that you're sending to someone and makes it so that only that person and no one else can read the contents of that message. So you might be thinking, well, I'm not doing anything wrong, why would I care? It's important for everyone to use encryption. Everyone needs privacy in their communications. When you go onto your bank's website and you want to make a financial transaction or simply check your account balance, the connection that you're making with the bank's website is encrypted, because that's really sensitive information, your banking password, that if it were to get out, wouldn't necessarily show that you've done anything wrong, but could put you at risk for identity theft or someone could steal your money. And that's the same reason why it's important to encrypt your communications. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because people can access that information and use it to hurt you, even if you're simply communicating with your son about what he should buy at the grocery store. So there are a few apps that you can use to encrypt your communication on your cell phone. And those are really, really simple to use. In fact, you might already use one called WhatsApp. And very recently, WhatsApp, which is actually owned by Facebook, announced that they have moved to what's called end-to-end encryption, which means that the content of your communications, as long as you've updated the app to the most recent version of the software, all of your communications, when you're talking to someone else who's also using the most updated version of the app, will be secure from anyone who wants to listen to your conversations or read your messages. And another app that works exactly the same way is Signal. It's just like signaling, like saying hi to someone, S-I-G-N-A-L. Both of these apps are available in the Apple iPhone store, or sorry, the App Store, and the Google Play Store for Android. So you can call somebody from an iPhone who uses an Android on the WhatsApp model, and you can also you go from iPhone to iPhone. So they're really, really simple. They look exactly like normal text message and call communications. Couldn't be easier to use, and your communications will be secure from identity thieves, foreign governments, anyone who has ill will and may want to get involved with your private life when they shouldn't be.